Welcome back everyone for some more of my Alavés career mode here on FIFA 23. We are here on Christmas Day of 2023 and we are around the halfway point of season number 2. If we played one more game, we'd officially played half the fixtures this season, and you can see our next fixture, which will be beginning in the next episode, is against rival club Athletic Bilbao. They have exactly half the points we do. But as you can see here, we are going on an invincible season, incredibly. We are 5 points ahead of second place Barcelona. Osasuna, fair play to them, is in third. And Real Madrid round out the Champions League spots. Real Sociedad in the Europa League spot, and Villarreal in a Conference League spot. Atletico Madrid, who was on top for a good while at the beginning of the season, has really fallen off. You can see Bilbao, Betis, Valencia, a lot of the bigger clubs struggling in mid-table. And relegated teams are Girona, Mallorca, and Celta. But before we look at the competitions and look at halfway season stuff, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. But as you can see, Supercopa at not at the beginning of the season, but we are up against Barcelona in the semifinals. I don't remember offhand if this is one leg or two legs. Something tells me this is 2 legs. But regardless, we are going to be participating in that. Real Madrid and Sevilla are the other clubs. Copa de España. I was going to say we should not be in round 1 just yet. And we are going to take it to Europa League. That's the competition we're in right now. Let's see who we're up against. Which we do not know because that's in the preliminary round. But you can see we ended up winning 5 out of the 6 matches here. The only loss that we suffered was against Helsinki, I believe. No, it was against Dynamo Kiev, I'm sorry. Which Dynamo Kiev is going to be advancing as well. But just to take a look at some of the other fixtures that are here, you can see Arsenal and Liverpool in the Europa League, which is interesting to see. Bodo Glimt, a really good Norwegian side in European competitions. You can see Leverkusen, Villarreal. But we're going to go out of here and we're going to take a look at objectives. Starting with youth development, which we've already done. Normally it takes us 2 seasons to do a long-term one, but... Well, actually, no, what am I talking about? This is our last remaining season. We only had to play Cordoba in 5 matches, which we did that, and then we did the short-term one already. Brand exposure, we already got the 10 wins in home matches this season, so we don't have to worry about that. We got 80% of the increasing our value by 25%. Domestic success, we should be able to handle that, no problem. In Europa League, like I said before, I do plan on winning that competition. But we are going to take a look at what's going on in the Segunda División. Or should I say, actually it is the Segunda División, but it's also known as La Liga Smart Bank. But you can see Almeria and Elche at the top 2. Highly contested second tier of Spanish football. You can see Granada, Levante, Tenerife, Cadiz, not really all that far behind the 2 automatic promotion spots. And if relegation was a thing in this game, Villarreal B, Lugo, Leganés, and Mirandes would be on the bottom, which at the time of recording this, Mirandes is flirting with the possibility of getting automatically promoted to La Liga. I'm recording this on June 1st right now. You guys are seeing it much later, of course. And then Leganés are a newly relegated team in La Liga, so... And Lugo aren't even in the top 2 divisions. They're down somewhere in the 3rd division, if I'm not mistaken, so... But we're going to take a look... take a recap of our starting budget, which was 92 million. Not real great, but not... I mean, that is pretty good for a La Liga side, though. I mean, we still got a good bit of cash, so I can't really complain all that much. I think it's just because I spoiled myself with financial takeovers throughout my career, which it just doesn't seem like it's all that much, but it actually is a lot of money But you can see Villalibre is actually our leading goal scorer in this competition with 12. Prado with 10. Vinicius Jr. is a leading goal scorer overall with 15. Adama Traore surprisingly has the most assists, though. Every time I play with him, I have not been super impressed. You can see Rioja and Dowell with 5. You can see Almada with 4. Clean sheets. Hill with 3. And Sanchez with 1. So only 4 clean sheets in 18 matches so far. That's not particularly great. And we're going to look at the Europa League. And you can see Sanchez with 2. He actually has more clean sheets in the Europa League than he does in La Liga. Baronechea, 2 assists more than Sapinera on top of this leaderboard. And most goals, Paulo Dybala and Pellistri are having it out with 6, although Pellistri did it in 2 less games. But we're going to take a look at our transfer history. But first, we're going to take a look at Transfer Hub. Still can't believe Tammy Abraham is in Newcastle in this save. That is a good transfer on their part. But I'm just going to show you a recap of players that I brought in at the beginning of the season. I'm probably going to give like Adama Traore to the end of this season. Even though he is a leading assister in, I believe it was La Liga. But I don't even remember already. But he is a leading assister in one of the competitions here. But you can see a couple loan signings, a couple permanent deals. Benavides is going to Leeds United. Interesting signing for them. You can see we've moved on from Jason, Alvarez, Lejeune, Tejero, Sedler, Owono, Rebach, Hara. But now we're going to take a look at our youth academy. And you see we have 4 players here, though. I could actually promote all these guys if I wanted to. I might actually do that. Cook. I'm going to show you guys attributes here real quick. And then after that, I think I'm going to promote these guys and then just move these guys on. Well, promote them. And then I'm going to promote the Dominguez, Peters, and Cordoba. I'm going to let go of Elliot Cook. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys development plans here real quick. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Which, I mean, I'm going to be showing you guys when I promote these guys anyway, but we're going to go ahead, promote you, I'm releasing you, and promote you, and promote you. There we go. And then Squad Hub, which I'm going to show you guys first and second team. Now, unless I see some rapid growth here, this team may be undergoing some changes. Like, Pellistri, I may be dropping him down to the bench. I may be moving on from Puado, Moncayola, Sanchez, maybe even Peterson. Of course, that just depends on budget, or how much money I get from transfers. But our back line is looking pretty good other than that. Puig I might actually look to move on to. I just got to see how fast these guys grow, but if a lot of these guys are languishing and not growing, I'm going to move on a bunch of people. Traore is a guy that I'm thinking about possibly moving on, possibly, maybe Moya, I don't know. But we are going to take a look at Squad Hub, we're going to take a look at stats. This should be interesting. But yeah, Villalibre, 17 goal contributions and 2 less appearances than Puado. He's actually my preferred striker over Puado, to be honest with you. And Puado, he may reach an 81, but he's not going to grow anymore, and that's why I said I was planning on moving him on. Almada's doing a pretty decent job. Polici feels good in game, but only the fact that he's only grown by 1 scares me. Same with Rioja. But we are going to go ahead and if there's anybody in particular you want to look at, you can go ahead and pause the video. Adama Traore, not impressed with this guy in real life, nor in FIFA. I just don't like him as a footballer. I'm sorry, I don't. I just don't think he's all that impressive. I think the only thing he has going for him is physique, but as far as his game, it's sorely lacking, in my opinion. You can see some of our loan signings, pretty decent growth. Our loan signings actually growing more than our main team. I don't know how I feel about that. Jansen, I might actually think about promoting him here soon. Or should I say recalling him. So, I don't know why I think Duarte is older than what he actually is. He actually have 2 good seasons left, at least, with Duarte. So I'm just going to hang on to him. And he is a guy that's been with the club a long time. I'm not sure if he still plays for Alavés in real life, to be honest. I don't really follow them as much in real life as what I would like, but take a look at some of the other players. I'm looking to move on. Some of these guys are going to be going on loan, some of them aren't. Not a whole lot of clean sheets in this team. That is a bit of a concern, but I mean, we are on top of the league, so I mean, I think if we have any chance of winning the league, it is this season, considering, yeah, outside of Barcelona, Real Madrid's been underachieving, Atletico Madrid has been underachieving. If I had any aspirations whatsoever to win the league, now would be the time. But we are going to go ahead, look at development plans for each of these players. I'm going to go ahead and run through because I have not done these off camera. This gives you a chance to look at each individual player. You can see Adat's Cordoba is the guy that we used for the objective. Okay, why do I not have him on the opposite side? Why do I not have him on the opposite side thing? No wonder why he's not growing as much. I mean, he's my backup, but what was I thinking there? Now, I do think, if I remember correctly, I think I did do center back, center mids, and strikers. I just didn't look at everybody else. Benavides will be moving on to Leeds, so I'm not arsed about him. You see Mengetha, Vivian, Peterson. Hopefully he starts growing, or else I might be looking for a new right back. Moya might be on his way out. Ox has been okay. Moncayola, 73 weeks. I'll probably be most likely moving him on. Pulich will be the one I'll be keeping. We already looked at Reggie Peters. Kieran Dowell's been pretty good too. Toma, I believe he's going to be going out on loan. Almada, awesome player. One of the best players I have, in my opinion. He's been everywhere. But yeah, I'm just not, like, especially Polici. I'm kind of hoping he grows more, or else I might have to look for somebody else to be on the opposite side of Barnechea. And like I said before, it's all going to depend on transfer budget and what all we can do. And I'm looking to move on from Puado, possibly sign. Well, I am going to be moved because 106 weeks on okay to reach an 82. Especially if we do clinch Champions League football, I'm going to need somebody that's at least around the 84, 85 rating for that position. So I didn't get to look. I think I only have 3 players in my short list. Let me look at my short list real quick. Let's go to my transfer hub. Yeah, I have Jimenez, Llorente, and DePaul. Which DePaul is a very well-rounded player. He is 29 years of age, though. Llorente is 28, so I might have to think about those. If we do reach the Champions League this season, then next year will be the final season of this career mode. But I'm undecided about that yet. It's too far in the future. But I think that's pretty much it. Let me look at Newsfeed here real quick. See if there's anything. See if we've made any form of headlines here. You can see Thiago Almada's quality performances, which rightfully so. Like I said, he's been awesome for me. You can see we've tied up a spot in the knockouts, which we even did that before the Lazio game. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to cover here. And like I said, next time I see you guys, we will be continuing on here. We are going to be playing this game against Bilbao, and then I'll probably be simming or playing this game against Betis, and then playing this game, this Super Cup game against Barcelona, and then probably be simming these two games. And then we'll just, and Europa League will be resuming sometime here. But that is how the rest of this career mode is going to look. I don't know how many episodes it's going to take, I should say. But I am going to be focusing more on the Super Cup and then the Europa League. So I am going to be skipping off camera in between. We'll let you guys know as it develops, episode per episode. But I think that's where I'm going to call it. I think I pretty much covered everything I wanted to in this video. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.